I'm Stone Temple Pilots, yeah. Wait a minute, whoa, wait. No, that's not right. Oh shit, that was Pearl Jam. I can never tell the two apart. Actually, that's a load of shit. I mean, how can some people say that Pearl Jam and Stone Temple Pilots sound the same? I mean, I'll admit there are similar vocal styles between Pearl Jam's 10 and STP's debut album Core. There were similarities vocal-wise, but musically it's just totally different. And you know, and I kind of hate that STP got a bad reputation as a Pearl Jam ripoff in the early 90s, because each one of their albums, they never really sounded the same. Like Core had that grungy, gritty style. You know, it was popular at the time, and I think that was the album that people compared them to Pearl Jam a lot. But you know, a couple years after that, they broke away from that sound, and they just kind of went for like a straight rock sound with the Purple album, which is a great CD all the way through. And after that, a couple years later after that, you know, they went all experimental with the tiny music for the Vatican gift shop, whatever the hell you call it. It was a different one. It was kind of like they were going for like a Zeppelin and Beatles type sound. And I'll be honest, it took a while for it to grow on me, but I do still like it. Sadly though, after that one, they had split up, and they went different directions. They were doing side projects, and the lead singer, Scott Weiland, he had his solo shit, which I really didn't pay much attention to. But after a 4-year wait, in 1999, they finally came out with what still is my favorite Stone Temple Pilots album, number 4. I still have this in my collection. In fact, I had to buy it a second time because I fucked the first one up just from playing it too damn much. You know, it starts off with the song Down, which is the music video you're watching right now, and it's a real ass kicker if you couldn't tell, and it really sets the mood for the rest of the album. It does have a few slower songs in it, like the radio hit Sour Girl, and that was the song that kind of brought them back to the mainstream. And one of my personal favorites was the amazing ballad at the end, the last song. It's called Atlanta, and one of my favorite songs was the song number 2. It's called Heaven and Hot Rods. That's definitely my favorite one on that CD. You know, for the most part, you know, it's like they got back together and they just rocked out hard for this one. And I can honestly say that there is not a bad track here. And the CD is only like 45 minutes long, so usually when I start it, I'll tend to put it on repeat a lot. So I really do recommend it. You know, there were a few more albums after this one. In 2001, there was one called Shangri-La La-Di-Da. It was released, 2001. It wasn't bad. It lacked the energy that number 4 had. It had a couple rockers, and a lot of them was really mellow. You know, it was a slow listen to, like a lot of sappy, slow, cheesy kind of songs. It was alright though. I didn't mind it. But then after that, it's like they split up again. And then they reunited like 9 years later, and they released a self-titled album in 2010. And I'll be honest, that shit was just very forgettable. And it was disappointing too. And then after that, they split up again. And you know, and it sucks too, because I really don't see Stone Temple Pilots getting back together too without the issues between the band and Scott Weiland there. Wait a minute. No, wait. They are still together. Stone Temple Pilots is still making music. They have the lead singer from Linkin Park, Chester Bennington. So he's doing songs with them now. So wait, so what should I call them? Stone Lincoln Temple Park? Or Lincoln Temple Park Pilots? Either way, it's just not the same. But Stone Temple Pilots still remain one of my favorite bands, and I still have high hopes that Weiland will return again, and they'll be back better than ever. But until now, I'll just have to wait and see.